Hello, everyone, and welcome to Red Suns. And this is the Nebulous Fleet Command series, hopefully. If you don't know what's Nebulous Fleet Command, go check it on the YouTube. It's a game about spaceship battles with a somewhat high degree of realism to it, especially in terms of radar and electronic warfare. It's pretty interesting. Or just keep watching this video. So I've been playing Nebulous for some time, but I didn't play a lot. So I'm just I'm not spending too much time in multiplayer. You see, my rank is insane, so I'm not really um, experienced player. I completed all the tutorials. I tried to do it in the multiplayer, but since it's pretty competitive, and I don't have a lot of time to invest and polish, to even make some builds, then try them, then polish my builds, and the meta is shifting pretty fast. I'm not really playing it a lot, but it's still like a really great game. So today is 29th of May 2026, and they just released the campaign, the first chapter of the campaign, and this is what I want to try today, so let's dive in. Fleet Academy. Those are the tutorials, and this is the Battle Rebellion. An alliance fleet deep within enemy territory must create an opening for the rest of the invasion force, but the truth behind the rebellion makes their mission far more complicated than they had ever imagined. Let's dive into it. I hope I won't fail miserably. Difficult recommendations. Easy new players solo. Yeah, I guess I will do that. Select fleet livery. Please, my 4th Naval Division, of course. My personal favorite. The Shelter Alliance has finally fractured. The destruction of an agricultural station by Protectorate separatists, OSP, is the match cast upon the tinder of nearly 5 centuries of simmering resentment between the Alliance's 13 member nations. Blah blah blah, quell the rebellion, take command of the scattered remains of the task force Alder as it arrives into the battle system in what will be the most important and most dangerous mission in your naval career. You have only a few days left to draw the defenders off the gate before the invasion fleet comes through. What awaits them at the exit depends on you. The future of the alliance and whether or not it will collapse into total civil war hinges on the success or failure of Battle Rebellion. So the fate of the alliance revolves around us. Let's try to make it matter. If you're favoriting the naval combat of the NCMA Sea Power and other stuff that involves ships, some of the developers, I believe, are the naval officers, actual naval officers. So the ship combat in Nebulous really resembles the actual ship action at sea, or at least I made to believe so.
Here is 478. The Shelter Alliance, having long defeated their sworn enemy, now strains under nearly 5 centuries of stagnant bureaucracy and corruption. On the furthest rimward edge of Alliance space, the outlying system's protectorate, one of its founding members, seeks to return to independence. Their demands fall on deaf ears. With their government's weakness on full display, a group of Protectorate secessionists hijacked the Alliance frigate ANS Open Flame. They detonate its reactor near the Harper Fund Agricultural Station in a neighboring Alliance system. The death toll is unfathomable. Demands for vengeance sweep through the Alliance. Dozens of warships are pulled from other duties to blockade the Bethel system, the gateway to the Protectorate, isolating it from the rest of the galaxy. Secessionists within Bethel's government take the blockade as a gift, the perfect justification to finally declare their independence. Caesar Constantine, a native son of Bethel and former fleet admiral of the Alliance, takes command of the hastily formed Protectorate Navy. With a strategic brilliance matched only by his ambition and ruthlessness, no other man in the Protectorate could take up the mantle. Under his leadership, the ranks of the Protectorate Navy swell with those eager to defend their home. Shipyards work around the clock, transforming cargo ships into warships in a matter of days. With the counter-blockade forming, Grand Admiral Constantine raises his flag on the battleship Strong the Root Beneath, a 400-year-old museum relic of the defense against the Venuman conquest, from which the Alliance was born. In an effort to end the war before it could truly begin, the only other Alliance ship left behind before the blockade, ANS Swift Toxin, attempts to destroy the flagship before it can be made ready. It arrives too late. The frigate, outmatched in every respect, is battered and forced to retreat into the unknown. The conflict sits at a stalemate for months until a small Protectorate fleet strikes deep within Alliance space. Interrogation of the survivors reveals the hyperspace route they used, and the Alliance government seizes on the opportunity. The Core Conference, desperate to prevent a breakup of the Alliance, orders Fleet Admiral Winchester to end the Bethel Rebellion at any cost. You are a Rear Admiral of the Alliance Navy, handpicked by the Fleet Admiral. Your fleet has been scraped together from whatever can be spared and sent through the uncovered hyperspace route into Bethel. Your mission: destroy strategic industry in order to draw away as much of the blockading force as possible and create an opening for the rest of the invasion fleet. The main battle force comes through the hyperspace gate in only a few days. The fate of over 300 ships, nearly half the entire Alliance Navy, now depends on you.
Using a reactor bloom to blow up a station, that's very nasty. That's very, very nasty. I don't recognize all the ship types, to be honest. Okay, that's a frigate, I believe. That's another frigate. And the first one, was it a carrier or a battleship? I don't know. They added new ship types, I believe, as well.
Portal transit complete. Break. All scans negative. No new contacts detected. Over.
This is Wendy. Copy, no new contacts. Over. All ships, secure from condition 2 hyperspace. Set condition 1.
Clean entrance. Better than I'd hoped for.
Clean, but not quiet. We stick around any longer and it'll get much louder. They'll have seen that hyperspace tear across the system. We should get moving. Intel, are we getting any markers from the ships we lost in hyperspace? Did any make it here on their own?
Yes, sir, but only a few. We've got them plotted on the system map already.
Down to only an ancient carrier and 2 frigates, 12 days behind schedule, and we haven't even met the enemy yet. No time to waste. We need to reassemble the task force and get on with this. The gate crashers are counting on us.
Alrighty, so this is some kind of new carrier, the ancient carrier, with four small decks, I think. Alrighty.
Admiral, since we're in the clear for the moment, would you like a refresher on our objectives one more time?
Yeah,
Aye, aye,
briefing,
sir.
please.
If you'll turn your attention to the system map, we've come out of hyperspace here, the Labyrinth Gate formation in Bethel's outer asteroid belt. Not as far from our objective as we could be, but with the delays, we're on a tight timeline. This is our primary objective, Bulwark Shipyards. This is the facility doing the majority of the civilian
That's
to
far as
combat
hell.
ship conversions, so that makes it a critical target. Admiral Winchester is betting that Constantine will be forced to pull ships off the blockade to stop us once we start putting the pressure on. On top of that, O&I has identified a slate of additional targets, and there are a few that are on our way. The more we hit, the more pain we'll inflict on the Protectorate Navy. The more pain, the harder it'll be for them to ignore our diversion force. Wargames projected over 70% losses for the gate-crashing force if we don't succeed. Now, the bad news. We lost most of the fleet, including the oiler in hyperspace, but it seems that at least some have made it here on their own. They're scattered, but we've got a few in our immediate vicinity, so I suggest we make it our first priority to link up with them and get closer to mission strength.
We have two directions we can choose from here. Flying across the boundary line will start a transit burn to the next area. Once the first ship has departed for a destination, the rest of the fleet will have to follow.
That's all. We have a tough mission ahead of us, but Admiral Winchester is counting on us. The fleet awaits your orders, Admiral.
Okay, so we have two possible destinations. Lamplight Mining Station, locate frigate. Crucible Asteroid Cluster, locate light cruiser. Light cruiser seems like a good thing. So
Send your traffic.
flagship, move. Crucible. Time to start moving. Oh, it's paused.
At the ready, Commander.
And I can attach
Send your traffic.
the ships to the
Roger,
traffic
5
by
by 5.
move lock target. Please. Move to position. Form with ship.
Joining the formation.
Yeah, so
Waiting
it's
for your orders, Commander.
Shift F. And let's move the ship out there.
Standing by.
What do we have in this ship, by the way? We have 12 B-8060 Claymore bombers that can carry 2 times SSG 333 torpedoes. That's like S3 size. KBU-22 bombers will take the bombs instead of the torpedoes. We also have sundials, Katana interceptors, Tanto interceptors, and Halberd Skiff, which is like a Recon / support vessel. I don't really remember all the stuff, so you will be looking at insanely basic playthrough of an incredibly incompetent person. All right. Let's see what the frigates have. Mark 62 cannons. I believe those are standard. What, like 1 to? Is it 250? Bullseye radar, VLS-2 launcher. So we have some missiles. Thunderhead Block 10. This is the active radar cruise missile. And the Squall is anti-radar. Anti-radiation cruise missile. Okay.
How can we help?
Another frigate has pretty much the same. Yeah, it's the typical cruiser. Not the cruiser, the frigate. I forgot the what the class is called. I believe it Rain's class? Or no? No idea, honestly. Reinforced magazine, whiplash drive, reactor, cannon, the radar, DC lockers, magazine. Yeah, it's 120 mil. We have 1000 AP shells, 2500 HE, RPF, all the good stuff. I'm not time warping because I like to play my stuff real time. What does the carrier have in terms of the radars and stuff? So, top radar and bottom radar. This is like your basic stuff, like the panels, right? Does hangars, magazines, large pad, small pad. We have the landing pads, like we can launch the bombers and stuff from the side apparently. And also those are like the VLS launchers. Cyclone, Thunderhead, Squall, Tornado. I have not a single idea of what those missiles are. Let's see. Direct radar HE frag. This is like the anti-missile missile, I think. Active radar HE shape. Block 4. Range, speed. Those two are the exact same ones. Just PSVEO. I don't remember what PSVEO is as well. Is it like optical? Cyclone has terminal maneuvers. Let's go to flank speed. And it will be, what, like 25 meters per second, maybe? Maybe more? Yeah, I see the damage control crews are moving to get some maintenance to the engines because the flank speed, of course, damages your engines over time. How bad, though? It can be bad, actually. I believe if it's more than 10%, then you cannot repair it back to full. Let's see. Yeah, I see they're idling because that engine got under 90%. I cannot repair it back to full now. Okay, no flank speed for the carrier. I guess we know what that means. That thing will be slow. We will be using the bombers and the skiffs and all the other stuff to get the vision and provide recon and intelligence. It's kind of... I think I have to speed it up, at least in terms of travel. I won't be making it real time in the next zone because it's kind of doesn't make sense. We're just traveling, nothing else. Nothing's happening. God, this Sarisa PDT. That thing has a ton of point defense. We really wanna group up our fleet around it and keep the... How do I... Weapons control, free form relative maneuver. I think it's personal defense turrets. Oh, point defense zone. Area mode will target all missiles in range, prioritizing missile targeting the ship, but also defending nearby friendly ships. Yeah, this is it. Parchment Blow and Stout Coral will depart.
Standing by.
Are you going to move, my guy? Maybe like burn forward a little bit, please. Come on, flank speed. Give it a little boost. Yep, and now let's speed it up. Okay, and now we're kind of boosting away. Alrighty, what now? I don't see my... Uh-huh. Okay, so when everyone is finally departed... Danger fuel warning. The fleet currently has 2 ships which are at severely low fuel levels. Those are 2 frigates. 1 more transit burn after arriving at the current destination. Fuel level ships can be viewed at the bottom right. Alright, loading next area. Let's see. Okay, we're burning through the space. Replenishment. No replenishment ships in the fleet. Repairs. Alright, restores. Conduct repairs during transit. We can repair ships in transit. 3 repairs per frigate and 10 restores per carrier. Okay, deploy.
Lance, this is Wendy. Over.
Lance, Roger. We're so glad to see you, Wendy. We've been fending off armed shuttles for days. Infrared captured drive flares inbound from 040, clocked 10 minutes ago. Thought you were whipped and were coming to punch our ticket.
Not this time, Lance. Look for contact. We'll cover you.
With pleasure. The ships will be on top of us in about 2 minutes. We're at your command. Now.
Oh my god, combat in this game is so epic. It's just such a good looking game. Oh, I swear to god.
Standing by.
Okay, our ships are attached, so let's move, defeat enemy attack, drive flares detected. Alright, let's start moving out. Let's start moving out, and let's, get our skiff go. Gun only, home guard, slug, and bolt. Let's launch gun only. Launch flight. Red, amber. And because we're moving, the smaller ships might not be able to take off the deck. You see, there's a ton of, how do I say it? Transfer speed? No. Basically, we have a ton of the side speed, slip, and we're not on course. So our ships will have, skiffs will have a trouble. taken off. Okay, long lance.
Receiving.
Let's see what long lance has. Mark 64 cannon. Those are the smaller cannons. Defender PDTs and stuff like that. Okay, let's try to reconnect it with the carrier.
Force laid in.
Standing by.
Okay, enemies arriving. There they are. There they are.
Waiting for your orders, Commander.
Do we see them? No, we do not. What about
Ready.
our skiffs taken off? How do I keep it? Okay, let's just switch it to 1/3, launch the skiffs, and go back to full. Okay, pack rad.
Mission coming in.
Let's get some intel. Let's get some intel. Hard burn. How much endurance do we have? We have 12 minutes on bingo fuel. Combat time is 5 minutes, but if we hard burn, I think we want to hard burn just to detect our targets, basically. Oh yeah, there they are.
Wire receipt.
That's a good course. What about formation type maneuver? Let's make it evasive.
We're being jammed.
Wow.
At the ready, Commander. Acquiring firing solution.
Let's
Standing
lock this. Let's lock this, and do we have cannons on that? Yeah, we definitely do. Let's fire HE, I guess.
Send your traffic.
No idea what I should do, honestly. I'm just firing HE at them.
Skiff on station. Wilco.
But there were like 3 or right, there's at least two that I've seen.
Acknowledge.
Missile launch detected. Send
Oh
your
my.
traffic.
This is not too good, but I guess tornado.
Missile tube clear.
Ooh, there's another target. Does our frigate see it? Can we lock it?
I am locking that target.
What's our
Missiles on the scope.
program
We're being
channel
jammed.
program amount?
Command, we are under fire. The enemy is jamming us.
Oh my god, I'm so bad at it. I hope. Yeah.
Awaiting orders,
Center
Commander.
interference. We're being jammed.
Force laid in.
All right. What about skiffs? Did they return?
Receiving you.
They are returning. Okay, this one is. No, RTB, RTB.
Go ahead, Command.
What is happening?
Dialing in. Very well.
Main guns, HE.
How can we help today, Commander?
Main guns, HE. That thing seems to be dead. What about our carrier? Why are we not moving? We should be moving.
Aye, aye. Full bearing.
We should be always moving. Okay, we have guns.
We've got them now.
Let's use the guns. How's our damage control? Damage control is alright. So far it's alright, I think. There's something also dangerously close. I need to launch some bombers on it, honestly. Okay. Weapons. ARAD. Active radar. CMD. Salvos with stock. 2 salvos.
Heads up, they're jamming us.
Okay, let's just...
Launch confirmed.
Let's just launch them and see how they perform. Honestly, I don't know if it's alright. How long they will be... Okay. Programmed. And here comes the launch. And it's a miss. It's a complete miss. And we are being jammed. Can I burn through? EW, active decoy. I only have active decoys. I cannot burn with my radar.
Ready?
Okay, let's try to launch the bombers. Let's reposition.
That position.
And let's launch the bombers. Throttle 2/3. Torpedo bomber. How many we can launch? Bombers. We have 4 decks, right? So 4 Torp bombers launch flight.
Set traffic.
How's our cruiser doing? Cruiser doing alright.
Heads up, they're jamming us. On it.
We need to connect with the
We're
carrier.
taking fire over here. Aye, aye. Full bearing.
Let's move. Let's move and let's... How do we... Yeah, set heading.
Aye,
Set
aye,
heading.
being jammed.
Oh my god, that is a lot of missiles. Boom. Boom, boom.
Disabled. Enemy buzzer active. Target lost. Ceasefire.
Standing by.
Not super good. How's our bombers doing? Free flight. Yeah, you see there are decks on the sides. This is cool. This is cool, I love it.
On station. Confirm.
Okay, how do I fire the... Okay, order attack. I burn on. We're not too far.
Flight 5. Committing on target.
Missiles away. Do we have more? No. Well, return to base then. How are missiles doing? They're evading. Alright. I think that'll be a lot of hits. Oh my god, that felt so good. That felt so good. Look at this thing. It's completely gone. Also, the chaff didn't work out properly. Can I make a E-war? No. Which radar can do like a burn through? Ceasefire, signaling, weapons, or point defense, reload all. Okay, we have another enemy out there. Okay, let's detach
Moving into formation.
the frigates.
Got you 5 by 5. Aye aye, forming up.
Aye aye, full burn.
Let's detach the frigates, right? Attach them to a cruiser. Right? How do I reset heading? There's a single button to clear heading roll. Yeah, okay. Let's do it. Oh yeah, I see it. I see it, I see it, I see it. No, I don't see it. I've lost it. Let's launch a flight of bombers with some more torps. Do we have more torps on ship 21? Yeah, that's more than enough. That's more than enough. Torpedo bomber, arm, launch flight, quill gun, missile bays. And let's launch some of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fighter bomber, void superiority. Yeah, I just want them to escort the bombers.
Spiker in play.
Receiving.
I can't see anything.
We're being jammed. We've got a lot of static here.
Whoops. Some missiles.
We're being jammed.
The enemy
Waiting
has
orders,
us jammed,
Commander.
attempting to counter.
Enemy jammer.
That's a decoy. How are our flights doing? Okay, the bombers launched.
Plenty for everyone. Wire confirmed.
Stance. Passive, aggressive, range, stand in. Yeah, that's what we want to do.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
Where are my fighters?
Ready for tasking.
There they are.
Acknowledged.
Escort the bombers.
Locked in.
Escort the bombers.
Wire confirmed.
We are being jammed.
Oh, whoa. Oh, no. We are jammed, but I think if we are in the visual range, we should be able to attack anyway. I'm so bad at this. I am incredibly bad at this. The dude was around here. Can the interceptors catch up with the bombers? Oh my god, it might be a reactor bloom
What can we do for you?
on this thing. Oh, there it is. There it is. Fire. Fire, 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 fire.
5. Weapon released. Burner's hot.
Okay, you are coming back
Locked in.
to help the cruiser.
Thanks for the support, Wendy.
And
Biggest group they've thrown at us
Oh.
so far.
I think we done it.
Anytime, Lance. Welcome back to the fleet.
I think we done it.
Some of those ships might be carrying munitions that are compatible with our weapons. We should board them and see what we can recover.
We can send our skiffs out to search the wrecks and see if there's anything worth taking. They're too small to carry anything back, but they'll...
Okay, we can send skiffs.
Plenty for everyone.
Alright, return to base. These guys are returning, these guys are returning, and this time we can take the skiffs and launch them empty. right? As far as I know, the key to using a carrier is to cycle the planes. Like, while they're in transit, you can launch more stuff. Why is the show's danger? Like, is like a reactor bloom danger? Because we definitely don't want to get in the reactor bloom. Also, FQ flank. FQ, I think, is the... Oh, yeah. Definitely a reactor bloom. Did everyone return? Or we just lost all of our bombers? Oh my.
Receiving you.
Don't you tell me that we just lost the bombers.
Wire received.
Look how small and adorable those shuttles are. I think the model was also, like, revisited a little bit. It looks fancier than from what I remember. So,
Ready.
bombers. 8 total. We had 12 total, didn't we? This is bad. Interceptors are also pretty cool. They look like YF-23 in my opinion.
Skiff on station.
Yeah, I should have paid attention to bombers. Another reactor bloom. What's that? Lifeboat. Are we the bad guys? I don't think so. We're not attacking the lifeboats. Also, I didn't take any ammo for the gun. Anyway. Let's see what they have. Let's scavenge.
Receiving you.
Searching wreck track. Undetected. Magazine status, no loadout. Makes sense. So how do we know if they find anything? And how much time it'll take? Mission line, wedge, cross, echelon. Oh, let's leave it at wedge. Searching wreck track. My god, I just lost 4 bombers for nothing. It's bothering me, honestly. For how long they plan to search this? Let's speed it up. I mean, I'm patient, but just like there's no indicator to it. Is there any info on it right now? Evacuated condition 5%, PD 0%.
Receiving you.
How do we know if they find anything? Game, I'm sorry, but
Standing by.
like, what's our current status? What's our current orders? We want to search the wrecks. We are low-key searching them, but how about any kind of mark or a progress bar? Let's speed it up a little bit. I'm sorry for the choppy image. It's just my PC can't handle that stuff. It's pretty old.
Acknowledged. Mission coming in. Acknowledged. Confirmed.
Yeah, I'm just giving order to unit. Turn to base by weapon status, stance, maneuvering posture, attack target, radar's emissions control, attack range, salvo, countermeasure usage.
Receiving.
Let's send a frig. Oh, last known inventory. They already know it. Kind of like that. It's maybe instant. Okay, RTB.
Receiving.
So what does it have? Chaff decoy. Piranha rocket. Can we take the chaff decoy on board
Go
or
ahead, Command.
anything of that kind?
Moving out.
Board target. Okay, I guess.
Receiving. Forming up.
I guess if we board it, we will take all of it, and then in the resupply replenish screen on transit, we should be able to resupply whatever's missing. Okay, let's see where we want to go next. We want to go to the lamplight, so let's reposition our main force here slowly. Yeah, lamplight. Here it is.
Standing by.
Let's move there.
Moving to that position.
No, not that far.
Reporting.
Let's put them separately in here.
How can we help today, Commander?
Aye, aye. Forming up.
Forming up. I don't see you moving at all, my guy.
Falling into formation. Forming up.
Maybe you just cannot be information while the other ship is boarding? Okay, let's move to...
Aye, aye. We're on the way.
Let's move it to the rest of the fleet then.
We're on the move.
Yeah, it looks just about right.
Go ahead, Command.
And we are boarding the ship. Right? Right? Yeah, docking. Okay. It's happening! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. That is great. How do I control the camera, by the way? The up and down. Q and E? Look, hook track. What is that? That's on Q. Oh, the tracks are 4 numbers that you usually... Okay. Boarded. Ammo. Active decoy. Transfer right.
Missile racks are looking pretty sparse. Missile reserves are low.
How much of those... Okay, I think we don't have enough space for it, right? Okay, active decoys. Thunderhead. Missiles. Bulk mags. Oh, wait, this ship. Yeah, this is the, like, well, what we are moving to our ship. Alright, bulk mags.
Missile reserves are low.
Chaff decoy. We can use that, right? I have 2 more slots in the VLS. This item type is not used by any component or craft that can access this container. Okay, I just cannot use it. And in the mags, it doesn't have like a lot of... Okay.
Aye aye. Full astern to stop.
Alright, so how do I check the reserves on the, for example, this fucking thing? Magazine reinforced. Old bombs, slugs. Mag reinforced. Slugs, sand shot. I think we just cannot, like, we don't have anything. We don't have anything that we can use on our ships that is left on this ship. And that's it. That's the saddest story.
Aye, aye, Commander. We're moving.
Yeah, that's the saddest story. It has nothing for us to scavenge.
Aye aye. Forming up.
Yeah, now it's forming up. Now, like, everything's forming up real good.
Aye aye. Forming up.
Standing by. Aye aye. Guide on.
This should form in the front.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
Everyone around the flagship. Speed it up a little bit. I don't think we need to wait, like, for everyone to be absolutely, Yep. Departed. Loom of Carina. Departing. Carrier departing. And the Stout
Gotcha.
Coral
5x5.
will be departing as well. Boom. That's our first mission done. That's our first fight won, and nothing scavenged. 4 bombers lost for nothing. A little bit of missile armament has been used. Critical fuel warning. So we kind of need to fuel our frigates somehow. I don't know how we will do that, but we need to do that. They may need to be abandoned. Oh my god, this is bad. This is bad. Confirm. Let's see. Harshman's blow, missile defense, terrible, sensor warfare. As far as I know, those stats are not really accurate. Carry. SGM H Cyclone. Those are the missiles that I've expended 1. Squall expended 0. I've been shooting the missiles from the light carrier, didn't I? Did I just shoot 1? I think I've shot 3. That's... I don't understand. Okay, let's see. Thunderheads, Cyclones, Forgetfulness. It says unused, but it's been used by bombers, right? Oh, there they are. Yeah, lost 4 bombers. Sortied 16. 16 bombers or 16 missiles? Oh, those are the missiles. 16, fired 16, lost 0, damage potential 46,000, actual damage 17%, 14 hits, 2 misses. That's actually pretty good. Like 14 hits off the missile, that's pretty damn good. Survival rate 67%. I'm sorry. I didn't see the reactor bloom coming. I mean, I did see it. I didn't know it will actually be reactor bloom, and I didn't pay attention to my bombers. That's so bad. What about our enemy forces? We killed 4. I thought there were 3. Honestly. So I didn't even see one of the ship killed. Oh, one of them was it's like the monitor, right? FFL. It's the monitor that is C30 cannon, 100mm grape. Ah, that's fine. No replenishment ships in fleet. Only specialized ships have the equipment necessary to transfer munitions, supplies while in transit. Oh, so we need a larger ship. We need to do something in this career, in this campaign, to get a larger ship and finally get our resupplies. And in terms of repairs, 1 lands, 4 destroyed. All components on the ship have been repaired to the maximum possible level during transit. Allocate restores for destroyed components with shift left click. Does it spend the restores that we will have for the next battle? That's a good question. I think... Okay, we can only use restores for the destroyed components. We have something to restore, by the way. Ammo elevators, for sure. Let's restore everything. Yeah, because we will need them. And my god, that's that. The attrition is real. We're gonna fight with the ships with 20% left on the, like, for example, ammunition elevator. Frigs are totally fine. The carrier, it just has some engine wear because I'm stupid. And otherwise, it should be pretty good. Alright, how do I save it? How do I save the game? I got no idea. Autosave started. I've seen that one. I guess we just go into pause menu and end the episode on that. That's so good. I enjoy it. Like, I've been waiting for a campaign after the announcement, and I enjoy it pretty much. Like, that's actually good stuff. The star map, this is pretty cool. The story and the art is pretty cool. The ships, like, some of those are new. As far as if I'm not missing anything, that flagship carrier is also new.
Lamplight Station.
Let's not spoil anything for the next episode. I will see you later. Thank